to make more than somebody who's got a 9-to-5 job, you know, who might be an attorney or somebody who might be an engineer or a nurse. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to make more than they are starting off, but you're at a better advantage. You're on a better playing field, okay? Because again, you're not working for someone else. If you are, it's your customers, all right? So your income comes in as a wealthy person. It comes in from your assets, and here's the beautiful thing about wealthy people and how they get wealthier. You know, you hear that term, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Well, here's why they get richer. It's because instead of paying their expenses or their liabilities first, before they ever do any of that, the first thing they do is pay themselves. So their cash flow goes right down here into assets. Okay? Now, for me personally, you're looking at my financial statement. My financial statement goes, again, the income comes in from Forex, day trading, ETF volatility trading. I also have a joint account set up with the person who I rent from, so that we're creating money that way as well. It's for a long-term plan that I have in place, but you know, right now I've got 5 different streams of income coming in just off my paper assets and businesses that I'm involved with. Okay, so the money comes down here. I pay myself first thing. Every time I got money coming in from my assets, it goes right back into my assets. So it goes down here first, and then at the end of the month it pays me. Both of them do. They pay me. The income comes back in, and then it goes right back down into assets first. Okay, now do I have bills? Yeah, I still have some bills. My bills are a little bit different though. And again, it comes down to your behavior with money and your lifestyle. Like if you guys want to get out of debt, or you want to start achieving financial independence, the first thing you have to do is get out of debt. The second thing you have to do is change your behaviors with money. So wherever you're putting your money right now, if it's not going towards assets, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Start putting your money in assets, stuff that's going to pay you instead of take money out of your pocket. Remember these 3 words, guys, moving forward, or 3 letters, RRD, okay? Rust, rot, and depreciation. If you're spending money on any item that meets those 3 letters, rust, rot, and depreciation, those 3 words, you know, think twice. Just think twice before you go, spend your money on it. Because here's the thing. To be debt-free, you cannot, you can still be a consumer. I mean, we all have to be consumers, but you can minimize how big of a consumer you are. All right, and that's really key when it comes to managing your financial statement, having the cash flow pattern of a wealthy person, where your income basically comes in and all it's doing is just it's going in a big circle like that. It's really you gotta change a few things. And again, like I said, I have liabilities, but this is what happens first, okay? And then what happens second is I'll come down here after I paid myself first, then I take care of my liabilities and expenses. Okay, but for me, my expenses, guys, I've got $6.95 on my trade fees for my day trading transactions. That's an expense. The beautiful thing about that, I've got tax advantages. I can write it off at the end of the month, as an investor. And that way, if I've got a lot of good profits for the month, I can kind of counterweight the profits, so I'm not paying as much on my profits by throwing my expenses in there. All right, so it offsets profits, and I end up owing less because of that. Now, can you do that with a 9-to-5 job? No. So you see where the advantage is there? So yeah, expenses, I still have that stuff. $30 worth of gas, of course. I own a business, so my car is a company car. I can write it off. I can write off my gas mileage. Another tax break. Now with liabilities, I got a phone, car insurance, credit cards. It totals me about $153, guys. Now you're probably asking yourselves right now, well, what is this guy broke? Is he living on the streets? No, actually I'm not. $153 a month. Hey, tell me what you could do with the money that you have right now if you had $153 worth of bills. All right? Because I can almost guarantee you, anybody watching this right now, your bills are probably more than that. And that's all it comes down to is a choice. That's all it is, guys. How do you want to live? Dave Ramsey said in one of his videos I was doing some research on when I was trying to get out of debt, he mentioned it was a quote, and it was a really good quote, because he said, live like no one else now so you can live like no one else later. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. You have to live like no one else now. If it means $153 worth of bills is all you have, then that's what you do. For me, it's perfectly